Hello, welcome to another INFJ ramble. So today's recording is going to be in regards to some thoughts that I got on my lunch break. So I was thinking about like people that come and go into our lives and the feelings that are left behind, you know, um, the impressions that are left behind after meeting each person. I mean, obviously, some people have more profound effects than others. And I found myself um, visiting the emotion, I guess, that we refer to as sadness. And knowing that nothing lasts forever, knowing that everything is just a fleeting moment. I was wondering, like, why I felt sadness when someone, or why you feel sadness when someone that you care about leaves your life. And I guess it kind of went into the fact that it's teaching us to let go. It's teaching us impermanence. It's teaching us nothing lasts forever. It's teaching us to savor and relish each moment. It's teaching us, gratitude and, not taking things for granted, knowing that everything will pass. You know, it's also evoking, I feel, the feeling of sadness so that you can explore that emotion deeply and understand it and embrace it and integrate it into yourself until you get to a point where you're so intimate with it that it doesn't really have an after effect on you because you know it so well. I think a lot of people, whenever they feel any type of emotion that like feels uncomfortable, they have a tendency to fight it or resist it. But the fighting and resistance just kind of, how do I say? It kind of strengthens the power of the emotion, because you're resisting it and you're fighting it. It kind of builds up and it becomes, I guess, what we refer to as depression or melancholy or, just despair. But if you were to recognize why sadness was there, why every emotion is there, they're there to teach you something if you're willing to move into them instead of like resist them. Even anger, even hate, it's there to teach you something. Once you can know hate profoundly, you can know love profoundly. And then you can garner two pieces, you know, put them together and make them whole, you know? Same with sadness, same with joy, same with peace, same with, every single emotion is a teacher that will show you what is necessary in order for you to learn and grow. You know what I mean? And so that's why, like, for me, I feel like I know a lot of people who resist their emotions or deny them or suppress them, or they just don't want to face them. But I think it's because they're afraid, um, afraid of the obviously the discomfort that comes with the emotion. But then when you are afraid, you back away instead of pushing through, you miss so much, like, insights and revelations and wisdom, And I think that's why, like, I'm not I think that's why INFJs are pretty profound people in that manner. Because not only are we able to explore our rational mind and apply that, we're also able to explore and delve into the emotional aspect of ourselves, which in itself has its own intelligence. And, some people can, you know, predominantly only access this, or this, not both. And we have access to both. And I think that's why we seem to be insightful and prophetic and seers, because everybody can do it. It's just most people resist it. You know what I mean? Like some people are too like feely, some people are too rational, whereas we can kind of like access both, find some kind of balance, and then we can access like our higher intelligence, like in our intuition and things like that. And yeah, so I know it's just predominantly talking about sadness, but it's teaching you that everything is impermanent and to let go. And it's teaching you, well, it's teaching you a lot of stuff. And we are, students and explorers, and we conduct all these experiments through our experiences in order to, gain a higher understanding of why something is. Because everything has its proper place in this scheme of creation. If it wasn't meant to be there, it just wouldn't be. On another note, this is like totally left field from what I'm currently talking about. I was thinking about shooting stars. And I was thinking, some people think it's good luck, and some people like make a wish. I was thinking about it. What if like, and some people think they're souls, but I was thinking like, like a falling star is like falling from the sky and then it disappears in a flash. What if it's kind of like a higher intelligence that is actually just kind of like shooting forth from one dimension to another, kind of like spaceships and going light speed. You know what I mean? I know it sounds really weird, but what if they're like space travelers and all we get is a glimpse of that transition from one dimension to another? I know, super random, whatever. Anyways, I hope you're having a beautiful day. Yeah, not everything or anyone is meant to be in your life forever. So just savor the moment and release. All right, blessings to one and all. Amen.